For KALEN and Jordan, what does it mean to win 3 in a row? And for KEON, what was your first experience like in this rivalry game?
I'm gonna say for me, it's gonna mean a lot to me, go out with my last year with 3-0, and just to go against these guys with the guys I got on the field. Definitely gonna mean a lot to me because these guys I work with every day, ride or die. I'm with these guys every day, so it's definitely gonna mean a lot to me.
Yeah, I love winning football games at the end of the day. That's the goal is every single week. Obviously, going against Miami, it's a little bit different. The feeling's a little bit different. The emotions are a little bit different. But yeah, like KALEN said, it's my last year too. So, I mean, I would love to go. I'm so happy I'm going out with a win against some boys because I'm not a fan of them at all. But yeah, I'm very thankful.
I'm happy for them. I kind of, coming in here, I didn't really know much about the rivalry. I just knew there was, two predominant programs in the country. So just coming out there, being able to get a win and go 1-0, well, 2-0. We played them when I was at State. I ain't lose either. But, getting a win with those guys, sending them out in their last year was a special moment for them. So when it's special for them, it's special for me.
Jordan, did one of their players rip your chain?
Yes, ma'am.
We saw that a little on TV. Can you take us through what happened there?
I don't know. He was talking a lot the whole game, but yeah, he snatched my chain, and I had a couple words for him. But that's it. I got it back though. It's broke though. Huh? No, no, not at all.
KALEN, the defense gave up 96 rush yards in the first half. Second half, only 35. What went behind the adjustments the defense made in the second half to step up and prevent that?
You say, like at halftime, you got to make adjustments to what they do. So just going into halftime knowing what they were giving us in the run game, that, we had to adjust certain fits and, just change things and then go out there at the end of the day, go out there and play football, At the end of the day, our job is to stop the run. As a defense, stop the pass. And I feel like once we made those adjustments, like you say, it's hard to, hard to get them yards.
Jordan, we've seen games this season where the team has been piling on the points, the offense clicking from the jump, and then we've seen games like tonight where a little bit of a slower start and you're able to battle for the win in the end. I guess ultimately the experience in playing in these different type of games and able to win different styles of games, how valuable will that be for what this group wants to accomplish down the line?
Yeah, I feel like every game, I was thinking about it, I think it was yesterday, I feel like every game's you learn a new life experience, something that's going to help you later on in life. But things are always not going to go your way. At the end of the day, I mean, especially in a game like that, it's two teams that dislike each other a lot. There's always going to be a lot of emotion, and we just have to learn how to handle that type of stuff. But I just feel like it just shows the maturity of this team on how we grow every single week. Obviously, being down and coming back again felt kind of like LSU game. But we just got to keep our foot on the gas. There were so many mistakes today that we need to correct, as an offense especially. But once we get that right, this team will be rolling for sure.
Questions for both Jordan and KEON on the touchdown pass. I know it's just like a fade pattern into the end zone, but what goes into that play, the precision, excuse me, and then easy for me to say, and then the energy afterwards, momentum of that play.
Yeah. Well, when you have a guy like this, it makes your job easy playing quarterback. I mean, you can put the ball up anywhere, he's going to make a play. You just got to give him a chance. But yeah, I mean, the offensive line gave me time. But yeah, when you have a guy like this, it makes your job easy. So I'm thankful for him for sure.
Jordan, was there any trash talk when you're taking a knee?
Yeah, there was. I just wanted to take a knee and get it over with and go sober.
No, I didn't know if
yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then, KALEN, I had a question for you. I don't know how steep you are in this rivalry's history, but there have been a lot of very good Florida State teams that have lost heartbreaking games to that program. How did you guys avoid that heartbreak when they got the ball back with a minute and a half left and they were driving on you? How did you guys finish off the game?
I just said the defense, we was on the sideline. We knew that we were going to have to go out there and finish the game. Like, we was going to need a stop. Just thankful that, our defense got the opportunity to go out there, showcase what we're capable of. We built for those moments, and, we enjoy those moments. So I feel like we made the most of those moments. And like you say, he said we're going to continue to grow, continue to learn, and, take advantage of it.
Keon, can you talk about the punt returns? It looked like you muffed one earlier in the second half, and then the massive punt return to set up the touchdown later in the game.
Really just, my team needed me to make a play. And, I feel like I can do that once the ball get in my hands. So I made a clean catch on it and, just did what I do best. And my blockers, they was blocking. I ain't lying to you, they was blocking. And I just, found the crease and kept running. I probably should have scored, but I ain't see the punter. So, it is what it is. And then the muff one, just being more disciplined. I thought I seen one of our guys close enough, so I tried to back away from it. But, that was a stupid decision. Got to be more disciplined in that and avoid that, avoid that heartache right there. That could have been devastating.
For Jordan, you've mentioned throughout the week how much you don't like Miami. You're growing up in South Florida as well. You mentioned winning too, but at the same time, how deep does this rivalry go for you? Someone who's played Florida State's been a fan of it against a team that you grew up in the area, South Florida. I guess how deep does this go for you?
Yeah, I mean it's really big for me. It's big for my family. Going to my brother's baseball games when I was 10 years old. Florida State versus Miami, and just hearing the fans and what they said to my brother, it always stuck with me. The fans, I don't know, the fans are not too kind. But, man, at the end of the day, I'm thankful to be a Florida State Seminole, to go out and represent this university, go out with my teammates and compete week in and week out and just get better, opportunity to get better. Miami came out to play today, 100%. But this team is finding ways to win. The fans came out and supported us today, and that helped a lot too. So, yeah, once I said already, but I'm not a fan of Miami at all, and I'll say that for the rest of my life. Yes, sir.
Keon, when we first spoke to you, you were so confident about coming to Florida State and that everything was going to work out despite the fact that there's so many playmakers already here. How much of that was the confidence you had in Mike Norvell, the confidence you have in yourself, maybe the confidence that you had in the quarterback that's sitting next to you?
As simple as that. It's so many playmakers. You don't have to overdo your job. You just go out there and be disciplined, be a disciplined route runner, block when you're supposed to block and chase the ball. And, sometimes you get caught because we have some good running backs. I get caught a lot watching, you know what I'm saying? So, that just was the biggest adjustment. Continue to play because at any moment it can break. But I wasn't worried about anything. I knew coming here, putting my trust in Coach Norvell, we was going to all do what we were supposed to do and, continue to win the game and get to that next level where we all, jump to being. So I just wanted to be around a lot of guys that was in that same position as me and, go out there with a lot to lose, with a lot of people going to say each week, they got a lot of players, how they going to do this, how they going to do that. So just going out there every week and answering that question was, that's a challenge, and I love a challenge.
Going to go a couple more, starting with Kurt.
For any of y'all, I know being the top 5 team, I know you're probably going to get team's best shots just about every week. I feel like a lot of the last few weeks, there have been moments that could have gone south, that the other team kind of had a chance or took advantage or took a lead or whatever and was in position to maybe take control. What do you think it is about this team that seems like kind of you're at your best in the toughest, most adverse moments?
I'm gonna go for it. Like you said, we got a lot of playmakers and we put a lot of trust in our coaches, and our coaches trust what we do and our ability and what we see. So, like you said, the key word was had. They had it, and you ain't gonna keep it for long. We coming back for that.
Gonna go to Ira.
I got 2 questions real quick. Jordan, did they explain to you how that wasn't targeting?
No, they did not.
Okay. And then for you 2 guys, Kalen and Keon, if you could talk about Jordan, he's the first, you guys probably don't realize this, he's the first FSU starting quarterback to go 3-0 against Miami in the history of the school. Can you guys talk about him and just what he gives you guys?
The greatest, simple.
So he a dog. You see what he go through and the things that he do throughout the week. And just come out there and play on Saturdays, it means a lot to him and a lot to me because, quarterback, like you say, 3-0. Just to stick with this guy through my whole process. Say he won, I'm going to go battle with any day. Any day.
Yeah, again, the numbers don't lie. This dude has a lot of heart. You think some quarterbacks are soft, that's not him. He's going to go out there every day, compete. He ain't going to miss a practice. He's going to go out there and show that, he's resilient and he's going to bounce back from whatever loss he took. And, for him, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. And he learns those lessons pretty quick. So.
Thank you, guys. For KALEN, one of the guys that's seen kind of the rebuild of this program, from where it was to where it is now. What have these past 2 weeks, been like, and just seeing, qualifying for the ACC championship game and now getting a 3rd straight win over Miami, from where this program started out when you came here to now, I guess, what has all this been like taking in these past 2 weeks?
I'm just taking it in year by year, just learning lessons each year and just try to apply it the next year. like I say, going through my 5 years, it's been a struggle, but you know, we got to a standpoint to where we got to turn this thing around. I feel like we got a good group of guys. We brought in a good group of guys that come, you know, great mindset, you know, and they're just willing to work. You know, they bought into the program, and you know, they just continue to work, and you know, at some point things are going to go our way, and I'm grateful for what happened now.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank y'all.
I ain't lying though. They gotta change them 10 targets. That's not right. I ain't letting that slide.